Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, Garrett became Invictus of the arena, defeating Carnifex, who had killed Dreadlord in his room. We signed up for the gauntlet, which we'll be doing, I think, maybe later. Maybe I won't actually do the gauntlet because I absolutely hate the gauntlet that much. I don't know, we'll see. We then began exploring more of the waterways, and we snuck our way into the other areas of the rig, and we bumped into someone, and then we had to wipe out the population of the rig. All the black eels were killed. I have reloaded, as you can see, and I have been exploring a little more of the rig, seeing how far I think I could get. And it is difficult to make progress in this location. As you can see by the dead bodies, which are in front of the power boxes, they like coming back here and turning back on the power after I turn it off. So if I do this, eventually, I suspect someone's going to walk in here and decide that the light needs to be turned back on. Let's just wait like another 2 minutes. So what I've been doing is I've been killing anyone who shows up here to turn back on the lights. And then I've been searching the bodies, breaking down a few items, and storing the stuff I don't want over here. I have killed, I think, 3 or 4 people so far who have wanted to investigate this. And it looks like that might actually have done it. Maybe there will be no more investigations. I know there's a sniper still here. Okay, that's fine. Notice that his text is still in brown. This means that if he sees me, we're likely to fight. But currently, I'm not at war with the black eels. I believe the way it's worked so far for me is that I can't let a black eel have a turn. If he's not stunned or incapacitated at the end of his turn, and he gets a shot at me, the entire black eel's rig here goes hostile. It makes sense. They have walkie-talkies, so odds are they radio in what I look like or something of the sort, or say we're under attack, and they suspect me. It makes sense. It makes sense. Anyway, I do want to see how likely or possible it is that if we can make our way up to where the ringleader is in order to acquire that one oddity. I will make like 2 attempts at it here on screen, and if we can't do it, then forget it. We'll go and head over to Expedition. What else have we done? I guess that's about it. I intend to talk more about the Deep Cavern today. I have a outline now as well, ready to cover. Ready to cover all of the things I want to talk about over there. But we'll do that when I get on my jet ski. Right now... we know there's nothing up there. I don't need to cut through that guy. Looks like they went into some sort of combat positions when the power went out. I like it. It means that they're not walking around, and I can probably avoid them for the most part. Cutthroat has been amazing here. Being able to just incapacitate and kill someone. Not instantly, but almost instantly has been extremely helpful. Oh no. That's a Doberman. We don't want to get the dog angry at us. We have to walk right in front of this guy. And then make our way around if we want to get upstairs to where that oddity item is. And I want to do this. I just want to see how much work it takes to get this oddity item, since oddity items are so critical if you're playing on oddity mode. And I'd like to know if this is possible to do with stealth without having to kill the entirety of the rig's occupants. It's a sniper. He's going to be tough to sneak past. Oh no. Alright, so far so good. By the way, everyone, here's my current stealth level. We have 242. Just a heads up as to how easy or not easy it's been so far for me to make this progress. Grab that focus stem. Let's see what weapons are in here. Mid-level stuff. This is actually kind of what I would expect it to be. Mid-level machine guns, but one slightly later level one. I see a single fusion cell. We'll take that to make this worth it. We'll take the hardcore chips. Now, this is where it's going to get tricky. That ringleader's up here somewhere, I suspect, since I don't recall seeing him downstairs. Okay, maybe he's not. We'll grab that fusion cell. Take some of that food. Okay, there's the safe. Here's the oddity item. So not bad. Okay, that's not an insurmountable difficulty to acquire it. If you have a high amount of stealth, though. And of course, we didn't get the key off the body because we're not destroying the rig. Alright, rig emptied, and that was a lot nicer and much more thiefish than murdering everybody. We could kill him. Could kill just this guy, not like he's going to shout. Let's see if we hold more enemies if we do exactly that. He is a cutthroat, so I think it's still ironic to kill him this way. He'll die nice and quietly for us. No one the wiser for his death. We'll take all his things. Now, how to do this? I guess we kind of just go through and hope the other knife gentleman isn't right here. Of course he was. Oh crap, there's the ringmaster. He's suspicious, very suspicious, but he did not see us. Okay, let's go turn back on the lights. Oh, that was close, Tim. That worker almost bumped right into you. There you guys go. Power's back on. We've inspected everything there was to inspect here. We only killed a handful of people. I think 5 total died. And I'm fine with that. And it looks like they may even have gone back to their normal routine. Maybe. Oh, while we're here, we should check the shop. They occasionally sell something decent here. Actually, no, they don't. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just babbling. Oh, that's bad. He's gonna come right here. Don't make me kill you. Okay, perfect. Can we get in here? I've already checked all this, or at least this area. Oh, some shrimps. I guess if you're doing the fishing quest, this is actually a good place to stop in to pick up a few fish. Pentapus stew with mushrooms and seeds. Looks delicious. Alright, not bad. That was a successful run. Let's see what Murky's selling for food. Oh, he's selling quite a few Pentapus barbecues. Let's grab 2 of those. We'll visit the merchant. See what Squeeza's selling. Yo, the shop's still working. Everything's cool. What is he selling? We don't need rockets. I think I have at least blue equipment on my vehicle, so I don't think I need any of this stuff. XG Alpha 2.0, $120,000. That power's nice too, 105,000 though. I don't think I have anything he's willing to buy. If I wanted to purchase that, what is that in the equivalent of in 3,500? Oh, that's not an insurmountable amount of cash. Let's check our jet ski really quick. What am I using? It's been a while since I've even looked at this. Oh, so first off, we have a 4 power. Fully charged. Probably held here as a backup, would be my guess as to why it's here. We can put some more of these as backups into my boat. Oh, we have a Barm 800. Okay, that's better than... Oh, well, hold on. It's a part 1? Is that what goes in here? Part 1? Okay, max size 1. Alright, so we have the best stuff we could get already. So we do not need another. Bram Lightstep 250. It's an electrical engine. Let's see if we can get a better electrical engine while we're here. Lightstep. Nope. It's just light steps. Alright then. Alright, let's... Excuse me, sir. Let's go ahead and head on over to Expedition then. Now that we successfully looted this place, I think we'll eat some food really quick as well. How's my defenses? That's fine. Alright, take care of the rig. Thank you for letting us explore ya. I don't think there's anything else here we need to do. I'd like to come down here and make sure that this doesn't lead to anything interesting, so we'll check that as well. There are gun turrets here, so maybe we shouldn't be so close to the rig. They might assume hostility. We don't want that. And we have been here before. Oh, hello. We don't need any of that. Nazar, I can stay there. We'll talk about DC, everyone, once I actually get a chance to look at my notes and play the game at the same time. We'll do that once we reach the expedition stuff. We'll make landing where the expedition used to be, and we'll see what's there, what's been left over, if anything. I would imagine they've cleaned up the entirety of the expedition area. Well, I guess we could talk about some of this stuff now. So, back to the short battle some more. I have a summary of it now, how I felt after thinking about it. I thought it was difficult, but it felt fair. At least the way we did it, via destroying the mutation tanks and then solving the mutation puzzle to assist. That seemed like a fair trade-off. You spent all that time figuring out where all the canisters were, plugging them in. Good rapids, I like this. Current's too strong for you to overcome. That's fun, I like that. Yeah, so I thought it was, I thought the mutation puzzle itself was fun. Again, I really like the puzzle. Well, we'll get to the canisters in a little bit. Judging from a few other people's videos that I went and checked, it looks like the tentacles that are left alive are always the same ones. You always get the plasma shot one, the biolocation, and the cryo tentacle are always the three that are remaining standing if you saw the mutation puzzle. So you get what I would consider to be perhaps the toughest tentacles, not having a good memory of what the other ones did. Ooh, look at that formation. It's kind of cool looking. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Jet Skier. I love this sit-down jet ski. It is amazing. Yeah, so you got the toughest tentacles, which, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I would, to be fair, that's what I would expect. You know, you don't want it to be too easy if you do the mutation puzzle, or else there's no reason why even have the short fight there. It's going to be so simple. Let's see what we got around here, if anything. I also, in retrospect, really like that the tanks, the mutation tanks in that battle, that they're optional. Like, you don't have to kill them. And it does change it from a DPS race into a combat marathon, right? It changes it. You have to basically survive the tentacles, run around, and destroy those tanks. Either, well, in our case, we didn't use dynamite, but I suppose that is an option. So you either had to bring dynamite with you to the battle to maybe blow them up from stealth, if that's even an option that you're allowed to take. Alternatively, you can hack them up, which is what I decided to do. I like that as well. And especially because Garrett, there was no way Garrett was going to be able to defeat Chort without destroying at least two of those whatchamacallits, of those mutation tanks. We just didn't have the DPS to do it. We had to get crit. We had to crit them over and over and over and over and over again, and that did not seem like that was going to happen. So, and it was still extremely tough, as you saw. That was very difficult, especially with the respawning Chortlings present for that fight as well. It did drive home to me, that battle, that not all builds would be able to win that fight, though. I had several characters that I got past Depot A. One character in particular, Sherlock Holmes, where instead of... He had pistols, but not many pistol feats. He was going for more of a miscellaneous approach, try to outsmart the enemy by leading them into traps and so on. And it was a lot of fun to play the game, to do battles that way. But traps are going to be useless against Chort if it comes right down to killing the eye. Even if we destroy all the tanks, we'd be stuck in that combat, or he would be stuck in that combat for a very long time. And wow, I have not been here in a long time. Let's see, we can't make landfall here. I also learned that no matter what type of build you want, I probably should still make a character who is mostly combat focused. Taking a bunch of miscellaneous feats would not have been done well. In fact, if Garrett had been more thematic, if I had decided that instead of taking as many combat feats as we took, if I had taken something like Ninja Looter and maybe Pack Rat Hound, which would be more akin to Garrett's being able to carry all this loot with him, and also akin to, oh hello, the Scrapjets here, and also akin to being able to pick pockets very quickly, we probably would have struggled even more against Tort, and might not have even have won whatsoever. Would have been extremely difficult, if it was possible at all. I'm gonna guess that seeing these Scrapjets here, that we're not in any danger of losing our Aegis Patroller. Ah, yep, everything here is gone. We're gonna walk around the entire place, everyone. I want to see what's left and what's not. A small divergence. I used to play Diablo 2 online a lot, and one of my favorite things to do, it's gonna sound so dumb, was to join a game that had been in progress for a while and run through the dungeons that I knew the players probably already ran through, because most of the players just ran through it and never opened anything but killed all the creatures. And I liked playing the part of like an archaeologist, and I'd run through the dungeons and see what items they had left behind, like what didn't they search. And I don't know the odds, I didn't keep the percentages, but I remember being pleasantly surprised by the amount of rings, green set items, or even a unique. I think I got that one serpent skin unique armor with the +1 to all skills once, because players just ran through and never opened a single treasure chest. It was pretty awesome. Oh, now someone told me a long time ago, I forget the gentleman's, yep, here it is, that there was a rift gate somewhere in the tower, and it's right here. We're gonna leave it there at the moment, though. I'm not gonna interact with it because I want to hold on to my drink. Maybe they left something behind. It occurred to me that if you probably didn't beat the timer for this area, if the expedition ran out of supplies or troops or what have you, if any one of those things ended, that if you had your supplies here, you probably lost them. Remember that we stored a ton of supplies here. A ton of supplies were stored there. But, well, actually, miscellaneous stuff. Drugs, flares, and so on. Things that we could benefit from when we come back here. See, that's some garbage lying around here, too. I'm going to assume that the locals don't make any more raids at this place. Actually, I'm surprised the locals didn't set up their own defense of this place to counteract any future incursions into their territory. Well, another thing about the Deep Cavern Strip battle is that Garrett won with the skills, feats, and specs that he had. He was a hybrid, and he was able to win. It was very difficult, but we did it. And so I think that's a testament to how finely balanced that last fight is. Oh yeah, all of our traps are still here. And I don't think we have Surefoot, do we? If I recall correctly, Garrett does not have that feat. No, he does not. That means if I want some of these traps back, I have to walk into my traps. Onto those caltrops. We'll grab a few of them, the ones I can grab easily. Alright, we still have some traps here. Oh! Crap, Tim! We're overburdened with loot. So maybe we should drink the juice and head on back. Let's grab at least these traps to bring them back to our home with us, and then yeah, I think we'll do so. This was a lot of fun defending this place. Now that I look back at it, I do wish it was a little. Wrong words, Tim. I wish the AI was a little more forgiving as to when you had been considered attacking your allies. It looks like any friendly fire immediately puts all of them to hostile with you. And I kind of feel that's really punishing. For a misthrown grenade, it does mean that you want to be really super careful with what you decide you want to use in these battles. A bunch of grouped up enemies, and you have friendlies nearby, probably don't want to use your grenades or fire arrows or the like. Not if they can risk hitting something or using a weapon that has burst fire if you can avoid it. Alright, we're going back up the lighthouse. We are going to take the juice after all and leave this location. I have a bunch of stuff to drop off at home, and then, actually, we'll run around and try selling some of this stuff first. Let's head back to the lighthouse. And we'll make the assumption, we'll save the game, and then we'll make the assumption that we're not going to lose our Aegis Patroller. After all, we have the key to it anyway. But there are hot wiring kits, so I would imagine it'd be neat if one of the random encounters, at least, was you go back to your boat and you see like 4 people standing around it with one standing by it trying to hack it, basically. All right, Tim, let's drink some juice. And we will go to Rail Crossing first. We'll start trying to sell some stuff at the more remote locations. Oh, I just realized that Buzzer looks like he must have hacked and taken over the plasma sentries. Because I don't think... Oh no, Cortec has plasma sentries. This could be his own bot. Could be his own bot. But there was one left in here we had to destroy, and I think there was one left outside, and there are 2 here, so maybe he did eventually find a way to take them over. And he doesn't have any Charons, so he has not yet replenished his inventory. That means no one else here has either, and it probably means that I'm dropping my stuff off back in Core City, but we're not vendoring any of it. Probably the dude hasn't replenished his juice, but we'll make a quick... We'll check that last. Let's try Southgate Station. Head down to the armory and vendor some of this stuff. So what else was there, Tim? So, the mutagen containers. I don't think in the end I liked having to find so many of them. That's gonna add a lot of time to doing the deep caverns with other characters. And if you make certain choices for thematic reasons, or your build doesn't have certain skills, like stealth was really useful for us, I can see that being annoying, that you have to check the entirety of deep caverns for the bits that you need. But I think I understand why they put it in there. They want you to feel that you're against several clocks, right? The Eye of Chort, which we'll discuss, Creeping Dread, which we'll discuss a little bit later. They want you to feel like you have a limited amount of supplies, because you do. You're not leaving the deep caverns at all. So that means that whatever you find down there, that's what you're going to have to make do with. But then they give you a merchant that you can go back to with fungus and repurchase supplies. Although technically, if you don't have stealth, you're probably going to have to fight a few burrowers to reach him again. I did find out they added a merchant down there. They should probably have removed the merchant if they really wanted the supply thing to be something you would worry about. And he has not replenished his money either. But we can trade for bullets with him. To this day, I do not know why the silenced 5mm are worth so much money, because they don't do any significant damage whatsoever to the enemies. Alright, we'll trade for... Actually, we'll hit auto. Perfect. sir. Yeah, so I understand why they make you search the entirety of it. They want you to fight the respawns. They want you to run a little low on supplies. They want you feeling like you're pressured, and that there's a clock ticking, because, again, there is. And I can appreciate that type of mechanic. Otherwise, if you could take your time, it wouldn't feel as much of a threat. For the... Oh, well, where are we going next, Tim? Let's go to the Merchant District. For the enemies, I really liked, I think, all the enemies that we got to encounter down there. I liked the way they looked, the Chortlings especially. They looked very Cthulhu-ish, some of them. Their attacks, especially the spawner, that was kind of neat. I liked it. Shot all these, like, corroded eggs on the ground, or seeds that would sprout tentacles. That was really nice. I liked that very much. I think it would have been better for the Chortlings. However, if you were forced, or maybe not forced, but instead of having the Eye of Chort Creeping Dread mechanic, I feel like once you knew how to avoid it, all it does is add real-life time... I don't know the way to describe it. You're wasting real-life time to just avoid the battles, which I feel you kind of always want to avoid. Oh, he is ready to purchase more equipment. So we will sell him some weapons. Let's go with this stuff. Oh, we're getting slightly overburdened. We're going to look like alphabet. Hello, sir. So we don't need this, this. Take all of your cash, and the rest we'll take in more bullets. Grab those as well. That'll be fine. You probably don't have anything I'm interested in when it comes to this stuff. But I don't see... Let's double check these. Yeah, nothing I'm really interested in. Let's take the bullets. Head over to Drasia's. Hello, Alphabet. Vendor as much of this as I think we can get away with. That's all her cash. She doesn't have anything. You know what I would like in this game? A filter. Something where I could say, I only want to see quality this and higher for these types of items. Now that said, I've seen what I think was the original inventory management screens. And wow, they were not very good. It looked extremely frustrating to play this game a long time ago. Take all that stuff. I have no laser weaponry, so we would just leave the rest of this stuff here. So we don't need... Oh, I do have this. We should try to see if we can sell that. Where's my armors? So put the boots here. That one we can break down. Let's see if this gentleman will buy our goggles for us. So what else was there? I wasn't a fan of the fungal forest spore infection mechanic, because it still doesn't make any sense to me. Even if you acknowledge that there was a hint as to what you had to do, because it normally I would never have done it. I would have thought the hint meant an actual, like, I didn't think he was referring to the actual spore debuff. I would have thought it was just some general lore about how he went there once and inhaled too many spores and passed out and then didn't remember where it was he woke up at. I would not have expected it to be, you actually have to do this. Let's sell the goggles. I think we'll just vendor this stuff. I'm not going to ever use the circle wave amplifier. Oh! You should hold on to it, Tim. You plan on making a crafting tutorial, so you'll want as many of the crafting materials as you can get your hands on. Yeah, so I wouldn't have guessed that he was actually hinting as to the fact that you have to get as many stacks of that debuff on you as possible. I would have thought he was hinting that it was just a dangerous place. Let's go back to our house now. What? What? Oh, Aaron. Hello. I wasn't expecting to fight an enemy in my own home. You thankfully missed 2 of your attacks. That is not a good chance to hit him whatsoever. Good God. Nets. I need a net on my inventory. Let's activate Uncanny Dodge. He has Uncanny Dodge as well. Interesting. Well, that is not a good chance to hit. This is really bad for us, everyone. He'll have to chase us up here if he wants to kill us. And he can do it. It's a blue zone transition. Yep. He's perfectly allowed to come up here. I'm going to bring him to where my paid-for drones are located. I'm going to want our taser up here. Oh, Jesus, we're almost dead. Just like that. One single hit. That won't stay on him for too long. I can't risk using that. What? Really, Plasma Sentry? Really? Well, screw you too. Screw you too. Alright then. Holy crap! Woo! So this is useless. Useless. Why didn't that assist me? Holy crap! Wow! Wow! That was really awesome. That was incredible. He has a decent level cloaking device. Not better than the one we constructed. Very high level stealth tabby boots, which we're keeping. An okay level shield emitter. He has Sting Ball Grenade. He should have used that on us, not the Incapacitation Grenade. Tons of lithium cells. Phantom Dancer Armor. Mechanical Energy Resistance. Mechanical Damage Threshold increased 200% against bullets. 10% armor penalty. Increases stealth, dodge, and evasion. Critical chance of sword attacks improved by 3%. Gives you more movement points and movement speed. That's amazing. Not better than our current armor, though. Look at our current armor. Dodge and evasion by 69. Compared to 25. And our stealth by 39. As opposed to, oh well, 40. That's 1% better. Less armor penalty. We are immune to freezing. So, that was, yeah, ours is currently better. Hello! We're putting you upstairs with our other weapons that we have collected from the various people and places we have been. Let's look at this. An exquisitely made black and red katana equipped with an energy edge emitter. We can't use it, we don't have the strength. Well, we can, but we don't really have the effective strength. Look at that critical damage bonus! Good God, we were so lucky we lived! Where's my repair? Actually, we can do this later, because we only have 5 minutes left on my whatchamacallit. So I'm going to go ahead and put you here. We'll put the armor downstairs. That's, yeah, look at that weapon. Oh my God, how did we live? Our taser, the taser, that was the only reason why we survived. And damn him, being downstairs where I was about to put a bunch of the supplies that we picked up in. That was amazing. Alright, we have to make a small diversion, everyone. I want to see if we can get more juice. Holy crap! That's amazing! That's amazing that he shows up to kill you! I should have started the fight when I had the chance. Alright, dude is selling more juice. We will purchase more juice. Take care, dude. Now that I have juice, I'm no longer more juice. I no longer feel as compelled to rush this. So we can actually go ahead and grab a repair thing or two, and then take some time and appreciate Red Dragon that we picked up. Where's my... Oh, your batteries aren't down here, Tim. Actually, maybe they are down here. No, it's not batteries you want, Tim. You want advanced electronic repair kits. And Plasma Sentry, you did not assist me at all. So I guess it's just there for the visual effect. I'm gonna go right to the Cortec house guy and be like, hey, my Cortec is defective. I suppose something we could consider from a lore perspective is that we could consider that he is immune to being detected by any detection, as it were. So bots do not recognize him as a threat. Cameras do not recognize him either. Maybe it's some of that XR technology that we had read about in was it Hexagen. So let's look at this weapon now that we have some time. 16 action points to swing it. That's pretty decent for a sword. Not a high critical chance. 2% on it. 300% critical chance damage bonus. That's amazing. It has carve up, which all swords have. Decent mechanical damage, 30 through 40. That's decent for a sword as well. Oh, if he is able to ever use Decapitate, that crit chance is amazing. I think we'll power it as well. Why not? We have plenty of things. And I think we'll put this very special weapon into this footlocker. It's exciting. I feel like Dracula from Vampire Hunter D. Like, that was something really super exciting to happen to us here, when I didn't expect anything super exciting to happen. That's amazing. Okay, let's repair. I want to repair Carnifex's boots first. These are very special boots. I like to remember that this is what we got when we defeated Carnifex. We should also repair our own armor. That single hit looks like it really did a number on it. Shame it, I can't hang that from the wall. I'd love to have another, like, another place to hang more trophies, and to have that be a trophy. Same thing with this medallion. In fact, we'll go to the Core City folk and the housing guy. We'll see if we can get that hung up here as well. Alright, 3 more seconds, everyone. So first, let me do some management when it comes to the food. No more canned food is going in there. So we'll put some of this in. Canned food can go into the cabinet, as can the chips. Oh, I forgot all about my captured Latcher. Hey, little guy. You don't belong in there. We'll put you someplace else. That doesn't belong in here either. Chips, all the canned food goes here as well. Hold on to our cigarette. And I think we'll put you. We'll let you loose over here. How's that sound? Actually, can I let it loose? Oh wait, can I actually can I free this creature? Let it run around? Is that a thing I'm able to do? Aw, no, you can't. Alright, well then we'll pretend that we let him out in this room. He can run around and hopefully there's no fungus growing there. We didn't put him in the bathroom, so we don't have to worry about mold or what have you. As long as I'm running around, let's go ahead and put these walkie-talkies here. We have some extra traps. We'll store you there. I don't think... let's leave one more of these behind. Alright, let's go downstairs, throw up some more stuff off, and then we're done. That was amazing! Holy crap! I wondered if Aaron would show up again to do us in. That was amazing. Man, as much as I was complaining in Deep Caverns about our dodge and evasion not helping me, he missed quite a few of his attacks. The moment he misses a flurry, his flurry ends and it goes on cooldown. God, we got so lucky with that crit that didn't kill us. If we had had 3 Constitution, if we had min-maxed our character, we would be reloading at that point. I don't think we would have survived had we done that. We don't need that. Okay, what else do you not need to take with you, Tim? So we have this armor. Sorry, everyone. I wasn't prepared to do a battle. I was prepared just to store a bunch of stuff. Now I'm getting... I don't have the shakes, but I feel like I should. That was amazing. Holy crap, that was really, truly amazing. Let's put you here. We'll store my... Oh, you're the wrong locker for this character. You're the wrong locker. Here you are. We'll give you this. Is this acid? I guess we'll keep acid there. Oh, we'll put these down here. We got some fungus we don't need. Put those over here. We have a Samaric plate that I did take from the whatchamacallit. Put that over here. Actually, no, that should go into that. $127. Oh, Jesus. 182. Alright, almost done, everyone, with this little bit. So, let's talk about more DC stuff, now that I'm not distracted by the fact that we had an amazing techno-assassin in our house who wanted to kill us. Holy flippin' crap. That was amazing. So a part of me dislikes the fact that we're stuck in deep caverns. Like, you can't leave it until you actually beat the final boss. But again, I understand why, because I believe that they want you to feel like you're up against clocks. If you could just leave willy-nilly whenever you wanted to, it would take away from the entire struggle, because you could resupply whenever you would want. So, I can understand why you can't just flee that place. I get it. I get it. I get it. What else was there? If there's one thing I wish that could be a little different, is the sheer amount of backtracking that you have to do. We played a stealth character, so thankfully for us, it wasn't too difficult. But I can totally see it being much tougher if you are not playing a stealth character, because you're going to need then. You are going to absolutely 100% need to fight tons of things in your effort to make it around in the deep caverns. And that strikes me as being frustrating. Very frustrating. Yeah, I can see that being extremely frustrating if you weren't prepared to do that sort of thing. Where are my other grenades? One second, everyone. They're over here? They're over here. We'll keep the sting ball there. We probably should take some MK2s with me. The bullets we're gonna store. Okay, let's leave the armor down over here. Really quick. Just wanted to see what it looked like. This is totally not for us. Garrett should not look like a warlock. But this does drive home one of the characters I'm going to suggest to you guys. So I plan to make a survey as to what type of character to use when I play through the game again. This would be perfect for one of the characters I'm thinking of. You'll see eventually. All right, let's store the tabby boots. I think these are ones I created. Oh, these are no different than the ones we picked up. So, well, in that case, we'll just pretend that the ones that we have in there are the ones we got from him. Just break that one down. Okay, so I think that is all I need to do. Everything else is coming with me. Alright, let's drink some juice. Go and still sell and store some stuff. And then it's back to expedition. We're also going to save the game, so we never ever have to worry about that ever again. Unless Aaron has clones of himself or something of the sort. So, yes, all the backtracking there was a lot of that, and especially to the Arc power station. I must have gone there off screen 3 or 4 times to deactivate power and turn back on power again to research things, looking for canisters I might have forgotten. So, that's a lot of walking. I do kind of, which is the wrong word, if they had an option to fast travel just in the deep caverns between certain locations that maybe you have to pay some resources for, like the fungal forest teleported you someplace. Maybe that could be a thing you're able to utilize somehow. But you have to collect a bunch of fungus, bring it to Leo, and he makes you something so that you can travel between like 2 places, 2 or 3 places. Somebody did this thing. That'd be kind of neat. It would save you a step. But again, they probably want it taking time because they want enemies respawning. They want you to have to struggle against the Eye of Creeping Dread mechanic. So, okay, I can see it. I absolutely loathed the Tithonius lab, given how I thought I had to do it. That was, you have no clue, viewer, how much I cursed and swore in that location. I was so mad. I was so mad. But now that I've done it the proper way, or rather, now that I'm aware of what you need to do, it is not so difficult in the end. Not really. And if I was to do all the deep caverns again, instead of it taking, like, let's say, 8 videos, it'd probably only take me, like, 5. If even that, because I would know the exact order in which I should be doing things as well. So that you should, Tim, have looked at the plasma cores in case he had something, and he does have a decent plasma core. Does have a decent plasma core. Alright, hold on. I think we have a... Well, we can purchase it. It won't be that bad. We'll vendor all of this stuff. Ooh! Actually, that is pretty bad. Let's go back and pick up a plasma gun or laser gun. He always buys, I think, at least one of those, so... I should have paid attention. Just clicked too quickly. Oh, wait, you know what? Can you reload, Tim? Yeah, just reload. Just reload and then pay attention to what you're doing there. Yet the biggest thing about leaving deep caverns that's a penalty was the inability for me to act. Leaving that's a penalty, Tim? It's a shame that we spent all that money and effort getting the workbenches, because we can't utilize them in the deep caverns, which is where we found a good amount of high quality equipment. So that's kind of a shame that we couldn't make use of it until we're done with the game, basically. But I've heard rumors that Stygian Software plans on making another DLC for this game, or possibly another standalone. The amount of people brought in by Seth, the one YouTuber, has given enough funding for the game such that he can now make what he wants. And this is only one of the things I wanted to sell him. This was the other. Oh, he's only buying one device. Only one device. So we'll just do this then. Is there anything else he's selling? No, a little bunch of low quality crap. Alright, let's do this. Oh, while we're here, we should go upstairs and visit the core tech gentleman and check for another plasma core. What else is there about the cards we could talk about? So yeah, so something about the Tithonus lab which drove this home for me is that with the fungal forest, for example, I was so angry at that mechanic of the you gotta inhale all the fungus, because I wasted so much time running around there looking for something to do. But now that I know what to do, it's not so bad the next time I do it. I do feel there's something to be said about that, though. If I had looked up all this stuff before I walked down there, I wouldn't have probably cared very much about the difficulty of deep caverns, because some of it I would have known what to do. But I wanted to do DC without knowing what to expect, and only looking up stuff when it became obvious that I'm going to spend hours and hours in here trying to understand what to do. I'd much rather just save myself that time and look it up online. Oops, nope, not this one. That's the one you want to keep. That one. And he's not selling any plasma cores today. He's selling anything I might be interested in. That's a decent high frequency shield modulator. Why don't you pick that up? An 82% detection. Ours is 90. He is not interested in purchasing goggles today. He's only interested in purchasing 5 batteries. Here is nothing else I see. Ooh, that could be nice. I think we'll be okay, though. He's not selling any efficiency shield bits. Alright, let's just trade for this. And I think I might have everything I need to make that shield, everyone, so this episode might not be too much exploring in the end. This might just be DC talk surviving an assassin attack. Amazing. That was awesome. And then running around and selling some stuff. And crafting. So, what else is there? Right. So, also, something else which is kind of regrettable is that down there in Deep Caverns, that looked like the only place that I found, like, spirit mushrooms. Or goblin mold and what have you. And that's kind of a shame, because I guess that means you're not making some of the later drugs until you're right at the end of the game. And I would have loved to have been able to create some of those drugs, if I was a druggie, a juicer, or what have you. I would have loved to have made them earlier. Like, maybe put them in a place that has Death Stalkers or something difficult. So that's kind of a shame in a way that they're all there. But my biology people also, they haven't gone through Expedition, so maybe some of the Expedition things would act like some of the fungus over there actually can work. Like, it produces the same stuff you get from those mushrooms. Alright, we don't need you. I was just going to break you down, so I'm going to store you over here. We don't need the belt he had. Okay, let's go back home. Oh, I wouldn't mind having a better plasma core. I mean, this is a good one. Maybe we can get an even better one somewhere. Okay, so let's go back to Expedition then. We've got like another 20 minutes. So we'll get some more exploring done. I also, for Deep Caverns, it's... I would love to have played one of the characters I was going to suggest to you guys, and I still will, but there's no way I'm going to play him as thematically as I had hoped. If you want to play a character like one suggestions I'm going to make for that survey, like a Gabriel Angelos, the leader of the Blood Ravens from the Dawn of War series. If you want to purge the Xenos and kill all the Faceless you come across because you want to see what the result is that you will really have regretted ever deciding to do this whatsoever. Because aggroing the Faceless down there, that seems like one of the biggest mistakes you ever could make in this game. And I wish there was a way that you could, maybe if you aggroed the Faceless, that you could side with the Chortists. Maybe it's a shame that there is no, like, give me the option where I can side with Chort. Maybe like we do that, we help Chort get more powerful, and then we don't, not only do we not get the cube, but maybe like 6 shows up when we're adventuring outside the Chort area, finally like a cutscene and kills us or something like that to end it. Or maybe we fight 6 or something else happens to that effect. Because I would love the option to still complete the Deep Caverns, but we end up joining the winning team, as it were. So that's a real shame. That's a real shame that that's not an option. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So yeah, because especially I would like to play a character that is completely taken with the Chortist doctrine and joins them and decides to fully convert to Chortism. And it's alas, you're gonna be punished. You're gonna get the snot kicked out of you down there in DC if that's what you decide to do. So that's a shame. Kind of nervous not seeing any Aegis Incorporated troops down here. And so finally, overall for Deep Caverns, I think it's a bit grindy to get through. While I only have 8 or so total videos for Deep Caverns myself, I actually think I played not so much 10 hours of Deep Caverns, but closer to 20 to get through it my first time. And I feel that I wish they could make it less grindy. I think if I had made a more thematic character, which is to say I took some different feats like Ninja Looter or Pack Rat Hound, that I would not have been able to defeat Chort. Hello, we left an audio item right here this whole time. Okay, let's take... Oh, we should also eat some food. I brought no food with me. How's that cold damage resistance then? Actually, I have time. I can walk right back upstairs, go back home, get some food, and then come back here. So let's do that really quick. Yeah, so with too many quality of life feats, that would have done it for us. Now, to be fair for Garrett, he's a hybrid. So I did spread my feats and skill points between different types of feats. If we were just crossbows, we could probably have taken a few more quality of life feats because we would have reached our, not our maximum, but we would have reached a point where every other crossbow combat feat is more a benefit, like it's not as much of a requirement as Garrett's feats are to him. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Because the amount of feats I'm spending on melee and crossbows are lessened, because I'm splitting them, it means that my combat effectiveness using these tools, these weapons, is effectively halved. Or I should consider it that way. Still completely doable, and I found this to be a lot of fun. Let's see if Aaron's back. Can we fight another Aaron? That'd be hilarious. No. Okay. That was so cool, wasn't it? When we jumped in and we immediately saw him... yeah, we saw him stealth right there. I was like, what? What is that? And immediately immediately he entered combat with us. That was amazing. That was amazing. Oh! I have time. And I wanted to hit the core city housing representative. Because I want to tell him that his bot was absolutely useless, considering we had an assassin in our house. I'm going to assume he took a rift to get down there, similarly to how we did it. Because he but then again, Tim, you also proposed the idea that he is just immune to electronic means of detection. So maybe that's the thing. We're gonna go here anyway. Hey, welcome back. How may I help you this time? I'd like to purchase something for my house. Sure, what would you like? Home security? Nope, there's nothing new there. Ground floor, living room, something else, kitchen. Alright, I'm unable to hang. Darn it. Okay, so how about the second floor? Can we maybe hang this on the second floor? No. Oh well. Balcony? Darn it, so we have that cool medallion, and we can't do anything with it. Well, while I'm here, let's purchase a freezer for the kitchen. Alright, so back to Deep Caverns for 13 minutes worth of running around. Sorry everyone, got really distracted this video. That was fun though! Holy crap! It was a lot of fun. I don't know if I would have felt that way had Aaron killed us over and over and over and over again. I wonder how many characters he's managed to slaughter like that, too. Good God. Good God. 75 to 100 energy damage? Is that how much damage Red Dragon did? Whew. Holy crap. Alright, Mr. Rift, we're going back to Expedition. Oh, I'm so glad I took that outline, too. Normally I try to just wing it with talking about something, but I really feel I do better if I collect my thoughts. I hate telemarketers. I wish there was something I could do legally to stop them from calling me. Because this one asshole has been trying to call me every like 3 hours the past 5 days, and it's just a telecall. Like, it's not a real person. It's a robot on the other side, and it's really, really annoying. Alright, sorry, got distracted. Alright, let's see what waits us down here, because I don't think we fully explored the things in this tunnel either, did we? I still love this. They lined them all up and shot them. That's really incredible. Took him as prisoner, probably tortured him briefly to get information about themselves, and then just kill him. But at least it was quick, maybe, in the end. Actually, if I weren't tortured, were they? Because there was no time. We showed up and then the whole thing went down. Wait, no. Well, no. We got the call that they opened the door and found the pirates there. Is that what happened? I can't remember. Oh, food, Tim. I guess we'll have the canned fish. No, let's eat some detection food. Wait till our stealth is ready, and then move on. I somehow doubt the pirates will be interested in talking to me now. Hello. I'm instinctively suspicious of the strongman here. Evacuation route. We don't have the strength for that, obviously, so that's not going to happen. Oh, wow, look at this place. Ooh, plasma turrets, currently down. I might have to worry about those. Actually, that weighs nothing, Tim. You should take it and vendor it. Bullets, we don't... Well, I guess we don't need them, but might as well take them. They're worth some cash. They don't weigh too much. Back to looting again. It's the finer things in life. Not high level, but we'll still take it anyway. I'm gonna wait until our stealth mode is off of cooldown to interact with the computer. This way I can vanish instantly. If I have to fight 4 of their guardians, that's gonna be a nightmare. Let go. LC487. Archive Vestibule. Welcome, P. Bridges. Auto turret defense system. Auto turret defense system status offline. I do not want to enable that. We'll just exit from this. Looks like this console is currently busted. Hello. Must have sensed us walking in here and turned the lights on. Unauthorized personnel detected. Initializing security lockdown. I'd rather not fight 2 of them. And we cannot gain access to this area. Oh god! The door shut behind us. Now we have to fight both of them. Oh ho ho! We'll have to wait till this one's away in order for me to interact with the computer and reopen the gate. Oh, if I can't even do that. Might as well get ready for this, because it looks like we are going to have to fight them. Security, verifying clearance. Warning. Yes. Lockdown lifted. If I walk back over here again, do you think it reshuts itself? I guess it will, won't it? Let's check. I think we're good enough to sneak past them. The real question is, am I good enough to sneak past them a second time if I have to avoid the Nugget Protectors? We have no hacking, so I don't think I can make the plasma turrets get them on our side to destroy the Protectors. We can open it. Alright, let's see what's on the other side. This looks familiar to me. The statue holding a broken spear with messy corroded wires dangling out of its shaft. A statue holding a beautifully sculpted spear. On closer inspection, you discovered that the spear just might be removable. Oh, we don't have the strength for it, though. But if we were a spear user, we'd want that. Technical proxy, neurovisual disruption. Cone snail pen, Hacksaw Mark II. It's not useful to us. Electronic repair kit. Nothing there. What does a dead man have? A decent leveled shock knife. That'll be worth a bit. We'll take that. A painting. Nice. Throw amateurish oil on canvas painting. Psionic accelerator. Balaclava. Caltrops. Boots. Spying endoscope. Oh, lots of blueprints here today. We'll start reading the few that we don't know. Wow! Twitch, gas grenade, pistol. I wonder if there's a Cerebrix in this. Pistol, shotgun shells, shock bullets. This is like a library that we accessed. Health hypo and flashbang. Super strongman toy. Machete, sledgehammer. Oh, there was one here. Ah, that's we don't have biology. I've heard this is a really hard one to find. So let it be known there was a Hyper Cerebrix here, or at least there was for me. Oh, we already know that recipe, though. We must have gotten it. Okay, we got it from someplace else. I did not realize that. What does it take to make that, by the way, for all you fine folks at home? Caviar poison, geometrin, 3 phototannin, and a capsule. This is probably acquired from something in this, the DLC. Alright, everyone. Well, I think that'll do it for us. So, what did we do this episode? We ran around and sold a bunch of stuff. We picked up some more juice. We talked about Deep Caverns and my thoughts on it now that we have successfully completed it. We sold a bunch of stuff to the various merchants, stored some of the things away, picked up some decently high, some high level, but not very, 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 very final endgame tier electronic parts. And we defeated an assassin, Aaron, who showed up to kill us, and we explored a little bit more of this place. Oh, do I have any dynamite with me? I do not. Alright, everyone. Well, that'll do it for us. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Looks like I need to do an agility 10 check over there. Alright, everyone. Yep, see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.